Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the Monster CleanTouch. This is an accessory that you can pick up through Amazon for about 20 bucks, and it's not only a cleaner which will wipe off any fingerprints and smudges on your display, it also protects it in the sense that it creates a fingerprint resistant coating, kind of like a liquid-based screen protector that should prevent more fingerprints from being attracted to your display in the future. So these are massive claims which, if they do work, would make this a highly favorable product, just because smudges and fingerprints are things that I've always struggled to get rid of on a phone or on a tablet, and they seem to be attracted just like magnets to a display for me. So this is something that also comes with a cleaning cloth for you to remove the smudges after you sprayed on the solution. And again, this is what the packaging looks like. You can see on the inside there is a bit more information about the unit, removing dust, removes fingerprints. There's also looks like a quick start guide or a limited warranty right in the pamphlet folder in here. It also will work with any iOS device, so with iPad, iPod Touch, iPhone, it's going to work with any Android device. Basically anything with a capacitive touchscreen will work just fine. You can see there's a micro-thin coating that resists fingerprints as well as scratches, so this is going to be interesting. It should prevent, again, scratches, just like a very thin screen protector. It includes a carrying pouch, approximately 300 sprays per bottle, and also the cloth, and then some more info about the partnerships from the unit on the very back. It looks like the box here can be opened up. We have already opened up the seal for you guys, and sliding things out, this is what you see. So on the bottom here, we have access to the Monster logoed carrying pouch, and up top we have just the spray. It's a very slim actual bottle. I thought it'd be a bit deeper, so it looks like it can be carried around quite easily, perhaps into a backpack or maybe even into a thicker wallet. Here is the, again, Monster branded microfiber cleaning cloth, which will remove the dust and smudges more easily. And that's basically it. So taking a closer look at the spray itself, again, there's a solution inside. On the back there are a few it looks like claims, but there are no instructions, and in terms of the size of the container, it's 20 milliliters or 0.67 fluid ounces. So overall, this is what it looks like. When you're ready, you basically just spray it as such, and when you're done, you can take it with you by putting it into this pouch. So let's give this thing a try and a brief demo. So one of the devices that I have that seems to attract fingerprints like crazy is this Samsung Slate 7 series tablet. Samsung claims that they already had a fingerprint-resistant layer, but clearly that is not the case since I'm struggling to keep this thing clean, and I've been struggling since day one. So let's try and spray this thing from, I'd say, a few inches away. You can actually spray it about 2 times there, so again, you have up to 300 sprays approximately. And then I'm going to just wipe this off with the cloth. Since this is also claiming to have a very thin kind of screen protector like feel in terms of preventing scratches and fingerprints in the future, I'm wondering if this is also going to leave some kind of residue so that when you start to use your device it feels a bit more plasticky or has a weirder sense to it. It seems like, rubbing off the fingerprints from the screen with the spray is quite easy. At least with the cloth provided here, it seems like my screen is now completely shiny and it looks like new. So that's nice to see. All the fingerprints were removed. If I do a bit of a test here and kind of wipe my fingers around here, it actually looks like it works. I don't see any additional fingerprints attracted to the display, or at least it's much more minimal from before, whereas in the past, if I touched it, basically it already had a layer on it. So it does seem to work pretty well on a first impressions perspective. I'm going to try another device, maybe a cell phone, to give a more reasonable look at what you might use this for, I guess, a more typical use. So this is the HTC One M8. It has a decent tendency to attract fingerprints, not as bad as the Samsung Slate. We're going to also spray this. There we go. And then the cloth itself, which once it gets dirty, you can also hand wash it or put it into a laundry machine and wash it that way. And there we go. It seems to dry quite quickly, the solution. And now we are going to see what it looks like. So it's completely clean now. the screen itself does feel the same as before, so it doesn't add really a thick layer like something like a liquid Band-Aid, which you can also find as a alternative option to, let's say, regular Band-Aids that you stick on. But there's that weird latex feel that creates almost a glove. But this seems to be about the same. Let's try touching it again. After a while, you can see that it remains more or less fingerprint free. Some smudges will, of course, be on there, but it's much better than before. So that does seem to reduce the fingerprints attracted in this short little test. I do think that this will probably wear off over time in terms of the effect. So as you start using it, maybe after a week, you have to respray it again. So it's definitely not permanent, but it is a step in the right direction. And it does pose a solution to one of the more annoying tendencies of gadgets and shiny electronics. So thanks for watching this video first look and a quick review of the Monster CleanTouch. And you can check out more info about this as we wrote our official written review, which has a bit more details about the performance and what we noticed after using it for a longer period of time. Thanks for watching here at OS Review.